Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you all for being here this morning. I'm here to talk with you a little bit about Patrick's retirement and what that means for us. As I sat down to prepare my remarks for today, it dawned on me that it maybe hasn't sunk into me all the way. The Patrick's last Sunday with us is just around the corner. I keep having to think he's not going to be here to do that for you in December, and he will have moved on. In truth, I am overjoyed for Patrick and Kay. How lucky are we that we have had them celebrate their ministry with us and call Christ Church their home for these last 12 years. Patrick will be the first to tell you that it took a whole team to breathe new life into Christ Church after some tough years, but Patrick led that team, and we are better for his leadership. To say that he will be missed around this church doesn't quite feel like enough, but he will be missed. I'm excited for Patrick and Kay in their next chapter. They will get to spend more time with their children and their grandchildren and travel in the way that they want to. While this is a season for celebration of Patrick and Kay's ministry with us, this is also a time for grief. We're going to have to come to terms with the fact that Patrick's retirement means moving on. And yet, I am excited. Christ Church is thriving. Our leadership at this church runs deep. In the hands of Scott, Justin, and Brian, our incredible staff, the ministries and missions and events and programs of Christ Church will continue to run just exactly as they do now. This place that we love is healthy, and there's such good things ahead of us. The Renewal Works project that we did last year breathed a whole new energy into our mission statement, and we will continue our daily work of drawing, changing, and sending people through the power of Christ. When Patrick told me his retirement date, I was full of questions for him and for what that means for us and what's ahead of us as a church. I'm not here this morning to speak for Patrick in any capacity or answer the questions that I had for him, but I do want to give you an overview of what this looks like coming for us. My first announcement is that Bishop Gary Lillibridge is going to serve as our interim rector. His first Sunday with us will be December 10th, so please plan to be here on that Sunday. My second announcement for you all this morning is that I have asked General Daryl Jones to serve as the chair of our search committee, and he has graciously agreed to do so. I am beside myself to have Bishop Lillibridge and General Jones join me in this important work. You'll remember that General Jones was the senior warden for our parish during the COVID-19 pandemic. He has also served as the head of personnel for the U.S. Air Force. We are in very capable and talented hands. The timeline as we look ahead, there is not a date set on the calendar this is the day we will issue the call to our new rector, but the advice that I'm getting is that it will probably happen about 6 to 9 months after Patrick's last Sunday with us. The diocese will work very closely with us. I have already been in touch with lots of people over there, and we have talked about this process. It's going to build in a time for celebration of Patrick, a time of preparation for us to make plans as we move forward, and time to be really diligent in our search and thoughtful. We're going to live into this together as we find out what works for us, but please know that while we will hold space for all of these seasons of the transition, your leadership team is going to be hard at work. I am eager to get started and to keep us moving forward. I also promise to be in constant communication with you guys. We're going to include you in updates so that you know what's happening behind the scenes. You all will have a very important opportunity to participate in this search process later in the fall. We will call the congregation together for a workshop that will help us prepare our parish profile. This document that comes out of this work is something that our search team will use as a tool and can be given to clergy who might be interested in a call to Christ Church. I want this parish profile to be a true reflection of who we are. Please plan to come and to participate and share your opinions, your thoughts, your voice. That date has not been scheduled. It won't be for a while, but please do keep your eye out for that. And when you hear about this parish workshop, please plan to come. A couple of last things, some very important dates to put on your calendar. The first is December 3rd. I'm sure you have all already marked this down, but please plan to join us on December 3rd. That is Patrick and Kay's last Sunday here, and we will celebrate. It will be a joyful day, so please plan to be with us. Again, I mentioned this earlier, December 10th will be Bishop Lillibridge's first Sunday with us as our interim rector, so please also plan to join us for that Sunday. As we move forward in this, I ask for your prayers and a little bit of grace. Your vestry is incredible, and they have jumped into this work with me enthusiastically, and they are alongside me in all of this. They are ready to get to work. I am excited about what we have ahead of us, and I feel so confident moving forward because Christ Church is so strong and such an incredible place. This is going to be a really joyful season, I think, for all of us. I look forward to doing this work for you. We are here for you. Please come to me with questions, thoughts, and thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you, Lisa.